Hi, everyone. So then we have the Four of Winter, which is the Four of Swords. And again, I'm going to read what Doreen has here. Set aside your concerns for now. You can make a decision later. Solutions that come from meditation, the need for more sleep or a vacation. So again, it's that theme with the Knight of Pentacles of not trying to force things. This is the Four of Swords is my give yourself a break card. Like if you've just been, if you think about it, this comes after the Three of Swords. So there's been some heartache or some difficulties that we've gone through that have really affected us at a deep level, and it's sort of emotionally and mentally exhausting when you go through the Three of Swords. And this is just like, you know what? It's okay. Like, do a lot of self-care this week and try not to force things and just sort of be gentle with yourself. The next card is the Ace of Spring. So this is the Ace of Wands. Ooh, nice. So I already see this trend that in sort of calmness and stillness and not forcing things, we will have inspiration. This says now it's time to take action. Be fearless and happily pursue your most trusted dreams, amazing career opportunities. So this thing that you've been waiting for, if we don't force it, it is coming, okay? It is coming. So just wait for it to appear. But I also think in the stillness, like of the Four of Swords, when it's kind of like if I'm sitting here trying to write a paper, I just can't come up with the right words. But if I sort of put it down and go out and take a walk, it just, and I'm not even thinking about the paper, but I'm just enjoying being outside and getting exercise. All of a sudden, it's like it comes to me, and I find the perfect wording or the perfect way to craft my argument or whatever I'm trying to get across. So I feel like that's sort of the energy that's going to be happening this week, sort of in the calmness and stillness and not forcing actually brings the thing we actually need, the motivation, the aha, the thought, and then we can move forward. But it's not something we can force. It's just going to happen. And then we have the Page of Winter, which is the Page of Swords. Princess of Winter, Page of Swords. So inquisitive, truthful, realistic, undiplomatic. Information that can help you, but which may also be difficult to hear. Speaking the truth with kindness, an indigo child or adult. So the pages usually bring messages, correct? And this is winter, which are swords, so thoughts. So communicating new thoughts or ideas. The undiplomatic, I mean, yes, the page can be undiplomatic just because they're not as mature. But I tend to focus on pages as more of messages coming through. So, I'm most focused on the truthful part of this card for some reason. Truths are going to come out, and in those, I think in the stillness of the Four of Swords, you'll sort of have the Ace of Wands aha moment, and really be able to articulate and realize the truth in a situation and be able to sort of wrap your head around it and move on from there. Like it's finally, after some calmness and then sort of this aha moment, you get it set in your mind so that you're okay with it and comfortable with it and can move on. But it's I'm feeling that there's sort of a process that's happening this week, like something that's been bothering you, you sort of maybe have been obsessing about it before or trying to force it, and you just sort of surrender to it. And in that act of surrendering and sort of letting it go, in the sense that, I can't do anything about this. I just need to, let it go for the moment. In that act of surrender, sort of the pieces fall into place, and you're able to put it in the context sort of within your own mind that you're okay with it. You can then move on, from there. But it was a slow process for this change to come about. Um, and I also feel that there's going to be some letting go of hurt and negativity as well. Like, you're just going to give up on being sort of resentful or angry or something like that. And because, this says speak the truth and move on with kindness. Maybe you need to tell someone how much I'm sort of focused on this Three of Swords, even though it didn't come up. That's, I feel that presence for some reason. And maybe you need to just tell someone, you know what, this really hurt me, and it wasn't okay how this went down. But you know what? I'm moving on, and good luck to you. Best of luck to you. And letting that go and leaving it at that. Speaking your truth, not being nasty, and then really truly moving forward with, your own intentions, and focusing on what you are going to cultivate in the future. So thank you so much for watching. Bye.